All right, so I want to go over how you create a favicon. So here goes. So I designed this little image in Illustrator, and then I took it and I put it into Photoshop. When you're designing a favicon, you always want to keep it square. And we could start and ask ourselves, what is a favicon? I'm going to open up Google Chrome for a minute so you can see these are the last couple sites that I visited. When we look at Montgomery County Community College, their favicon is this little image up in here. We can see it's a small graphic image, reads very well, very small. I come on into Google Maps and we come on up, we can see there's a little favicon for Google Maps. It's definitely related to what's below it. I come to Apple, we'll see we have the little favicon for Apple. There it is right there. Favicons work best when simplified, very simplified, good use of color. And we'll see if I even think this one works. I took this, I copied it, I opened up Photoshop, I pasted into Photoshop. Again, it's a square. Now our favicons are going to be 16 pixels by 16 pixels. That's pretty small. I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to go to 20 by 20. Let's see if this works. Image size. I'm going to take this on in, turn it to 20 pixels by, and mine's 21. That's okay. We'll say okay. We can see that's actually what it looks like. Now I'm going to save it, file, save for web, and I'm going to save it as a PNG file, save, and I'm going to replace, I already have it in here. I'm putting it in my folder where it will be. I'm going to hit save, I'm going to replace it. Excellent. Now, in order to turn it into an ICO folder, I need to go to convertico.com. So I'm going to do a Google search, convert to, and actually here we go, an ICO converter. That's what we want. Two of them, convertico.com, convert your image to an ICO. Either one is going to work. I'm going to go to convertico.com. I click. Now I'm going to browse and find this image, this favicon PNG, right on my desktop. Actually, it's in my sites folder, my PC links folder. I'm going to hit OK and I'm going to hit go. Now it's downloaded. I can see there it is. I can click, I can save file, but I want to see where it is. So I want to click this, open, favicon. I can see this one is 2. Now in order to save it, I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'll come file, save, and I need to put it into the folder where my site is. So again, this is my local folder. I already have one, but I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to name this one Favicon. I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to replace that one right there, and there we have it. All right, so next thing I need to do in order to get this to work, I need to open up my site in Dreamweaver, and here's my home page, and I need to go directly into the code, and I already have it here. But this is the line that we need. It's line 6. I always put it directly after the title. It needs to be in the head part of the HTML. And it's for the link. So it's the HTML for link. You can see it right here. Link space rel equals shortcut icon href equals favicon ICO. So favicon ICO is the path to that file. I'm going to hit file, save all. Now in order for it to work, a lot of times, if I just go on in and I go to live view, you don't really see it. Even when you preview it, a lot of times you're not going to see it. The best thing is to put it live to a server. So I'll take my favicon.ico, I'll put it, already have this site is already live. I'm preparing to uploading it. I'm waiting for the server. Hopefully this will go through. I was having a couple problems with this server earlier today. Sometimes when it doesn't go through immediately, you start getting a little bit nervous. And the other thing that I need to do is make sure the favicon is on the server, because that's what it's linking to. And also make sure that I re-put the index page up there. I'll hit pause while it sends. I was able to put both of them up to the server. Now we'll preview and see if it works. www.pclinks.org. Voila. And there is my little favicon. Now, my first thought, true, is, that I might, there we go, I just redid it. I might think about even doing it again, because because it kind of does get lost a little bit. You might see some other ones that are more successful. 2329 illustration and design.com. I think this one reads a little bit better. Oh, and it's not reading today. All right. But there are some that read better than others. For instance, Target's Favicon reads beautifully, and maybe it's all that we associate the target with it too. And that's a very simple graphic image. So I might even play around a little bit more with how I designed this so it reads a little bit better. So there we have it, creating a favicon. Those are the steps. Play around with your design so it's one that really works and stands out. Thanks so much.